Hi and good morning from a very damp, very grey South Wales, but a perfect day in which to test a mini water filter. So I've been sent the AquaHike, and it's called the AquaHike Straw Ultralight Mini Water Filter. Weighs just 52 grams and does come with a couple of interesting twists on your standard water filter. Now I have brought the box out, but I've actually used this already. I used this on a hike yesterday. I went out for a decent 5.5 mile hike with no water and just filled up on the way using the straw, just to give it a quick test really. Now, there's not a huge amount you can say about most water filters. They should obviously purify the water to like a 99.999% efficiency. They should be safe for use in the UK for any kind of water source, well, river, spring, stream, you know, big puddles, that kind of stuff. But I'll go through some of the key features of what you get if you do purchase the AquaHike one. So a couple of key details, obviously a 99.9999% removal rate of harmful bacteria, parasites and microplastics, and it has a fast filtration of 600 millilitres per minute, weighs only 52 grams and has a 5,000 litre capacity, which is equivalent of around 10,000 single-use plastic bottles. So there's a definitely environmental impact of using a filter compared to taking out bottles of water whenever you go for a walk. Now the reason this one is called the straw is you can actually just use it like a straw. So the water filter itself is very compact. It's pretty standard for this kind of filter. You've obviously got a end cap where you take it off to drink from, and then you've got the end which goes into the water source. Now yesterday I just used this with a standard plastic bottle. I took out a standard empty plastic bottle and I just used this to fill up the bottle from a stream, screw this straight at the top and then drink straight from the bottle. So the reason it's called the straw is that it does come with a straw which you can also attach to the bottom of the filter, and then you can literally dip it straight into the water source and drink straight from the water source. So if you wanted to go ultralight and not have any bottles at all, you could try that. The other thing, there's an advantage of that, if you are quite thirsty when you get to a water source, you can just drink a big drink directly from the water source before you fill any water bottles up. You haven't got to fill the water bottles up, screw the top on and go for that process. You can have a good drink and then fill your water bottles up. So it's always interesting to seek out new experiences in life. So I'm going to try, for the first time in my life, drink directly from a water source. So it doesn't get much fresher than this, a beautiful South Wales little stream. It's just, in my old age, can actually bend down low enough to drink from it. Let's see. It works really well. Yeah, have a really good drink before you set off walking, fill up your bottles and stuff and head off. It doesn't get fresher and nicer and cooler than that. They also include a little water bottle and a carabiner, so you can fill this bottle up and then screw directly onto it. Or if you didn't want to drink using the straw directly, you can scoop the water up, just pop the straw in, drink from it until you're full, and then fill the bottle up, screw the water filter on top, and then you've got some water to take with you on your hike. They also include a cleaning syringe. So one of the important things to do with this kind of filter is to read the instructions on how to clean it. So you can only backwash it with the syringe just to clear any debris out and keep it running as fast and efficiently as possible. So you do get a simple set of instructions which is pretty clear, and it tells you all the different things you can do with it. So you can obviously hang it upside down and use it as a sort of slow trickle filter. So if you had a setup where you could hang it from a tree, you'd hang the water, the filter, and it would then drip into a container of nice clean water for you. It does also contain a drinking lid for this one. So if you're using this as a purified water carrier and you purify the water into it, you could screw it on and use it as a clean drinking water as well. So as I said earlier, I have already used this. I used it on a nice hike yesterday just with a standard water bottle. What I was doing with that is I was putting the filter on, having a good drink, then when I was finished I'd screw the normal top back on the bottle and I'd put this back into my bag. What I realised after walking quite a long way is my bag was getting wet, so there was water coming back out of the filter after I took it off. So I would recommend either giving it a really good shake to get the water out before you pop it back in your bag, or just leave it attached to the top of the bottle that you're using. So I think from now on I'll use it with the water filter bag that comes with the kit, and I'll just fill that up and I'll keep it permanently attached, and then I'll pop it into my bag so it's attached so I won't get any water dripping out the bottom of it. just bear that in mind. So maybe if you've got a mini micro dry bag, you could pop it into there if you wanted to keep taking the filter on and off your various bottles. So I'm a big believer in water filters. I think they're absolutely fantastic bits of kit. Water is one of the heaviest things that you can carry, and it's one of the absolute vitals that you need when you're on a long hike. So having the option to filter any water source you come across is, I think, a really essential safety feature, and can also save you carrying a lot of weight in your back. Now, I have been experimenting this year with going as ultralight as possible. So the 52 grams, the compactness of this is absolutely perfect for day hiking and longer wild camps. And I'm tending to use now on my shorter walks, for sort of 5, 10, 15 mile walks sometimes, I'm using my Sierra Designs hip lumbar sort of back bum pack kind of thing. And this makes that much more practical because you don't have to carry tons of water. You can carry a bottle of water and then filter as you go using this. So it is available for $27.99 via Amazon, so it's quite good. So it's actually a UK product, so you don't have to worry about having to import it and stuff and paying extra charges. Like I said, I was sent this for free to test and use, so I'm not being paid for any kind of comments. I mean, it is what it is, end of the day. It is a water filter. You have to trust that the testing that's been done on this product is going to make sure it's safe to use. The only other things I can really talk about are just how it works in the field for me. Obviously, I've only used it a couple of times, so I don't know how long it's going to last in terms of getting clogged up and stuff, but obviously it comes with a cleaning kit. And I've got a water filter like this before, which has lasted me really well, and just with some basic cleaning, it's still going strong after a lot of use. So, nice little bit of kit. If you don't have one of these things and you're getting into longer hikes, especially if you don't want to be carrying tons of water and stuff, do really consider some kind of water filter like this, because they are really good bits of kit and they are a really good safety feature. You know, I've been caught short on long walks before without a water filter. And that's what led me to eventually getting one, was getting caught in the middle of nowhere with no water and plenty of water sources, but not having a filter to use. So ever since, I always carry a filter. They are essential bits of kit. So anyway, I'll pop a link in the description and in the comments. Any further questions you might have, anything I've not covered, let me know. But hopefully, it's been a useful video for you, and I will catch you in the next one.